Disclaimer. The story and characters you are about to listen to are completely fiction and created for entertainment purposes only. Any relations to persons living or dead is completely coincidental. Disturbing sounds, images, and voices. Warning, this video may potentially trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. No one was harmed while creating the stories. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Case 1. Crow. Troy Dickens. Clusters. Clusters are a group of malevolent emotions that used to be human. They focus on one emotion and amplify it tenfold. It always starts with one, and then it expands and it grows. Centermost cluster is after Troy. It wants to consume him. Troy, a middle-aged man, drunk, married for 20 years, only child Sarah, college student, used to have a dog named Champ.
Go! I'm sick of all this. I'm sick of you. It's the devil. The devil, you hear me? I prayed every single night. Every night for Sarah.
Mr. Dickens, were you always religious? Just curious. Were you always at church on Sunday?
Yes, you fuckwit. I was raised by the church. I was whipped by the church. My father was a pastor before he died. Pastor Dickens. My father, he was the holiest man you could ever meet. Hell, he built that church root and stem.
Say, Mr. Dickens, was your father an evil man? How can I say this? A hateful, nasty man.
I'm gonna ask you kindly to shut your whore mouth. No one, and I mean no one, gets to backtalk my father. My father was tough. I mean, what father wasn't tough back then? I can't think. Get the fuck away from me, you reject from the devil's nutsack!
Troy, I'ma say this as kindly as I can, but blunt. Do not antagonize him. He wants you. Was your father a convicted murderer? And was his fathers and fathers before him the same?
What my father did, it was a calling. Them people just, they weren't right. They weren't right for the church. They were sinful, unclean, impure, just, abominations. Nothing but walking piles of useless flesh. I'm getting tired of talking to you and everyone else in this godforsaken establishment. I need a drink. But if you want an answer, yeah, they were buried. They were buried right there. At the church.
So Troy, if I got this right, your father murdered and buried them on the property of the church he built.
Yes.